Okay, guys, today we are ready for another lesson. Today it's going to be on area, but before we start with that, we're going to wake our brain up with a couple of brain exercises. So I would like for you to look, which objects have a line of symmetry? That's actually going back and helping us remember some things that we've learned before about symmetry. Is it symmetrical? Pause the video, make your choice, and then come on back and I'll show you which ones are symmetrical and have symmetry. Okay, if you chose this one right here, the green one, you are correct. Symmetry means that it's going to be the same on both sides. They're mirrored images. So you can see we've got a mirrored image here and a mirrored image here. They're the same on both sides. What about this one? Did you get this one? If we folded this directly in half, the star right there would have symmetry. Did you get our trapezoid? All right. If we divided our trapezoid into two parts, we would have symmetry. Both sides would be equal. And right down here, this is our last one. These also have symmetry as well. Now, let's talk about the ones we did not choose. Okay, look how this side is much larger than that side, so we do not have symmetry there. On the orange one, we do not have symmetry because of these corners right here. Now, if I had drawn a line down the middle, we would have had symmetry because the corners would have matched here and the corners would have matched here, but I did not draw my line there, so this one did not have symmetry, Okay, and my last one, you can see that little curl at the bottom of the page, so that's why this one does not have symmetry. All right, another one, we practiced this a little while ago too. So I have 5 digits. Notice that I've got 5 spaces. My tens place has 50 plus 20. My thousands place is an even number greater than 6 but less than 9. My 10,000s place is 90, take away 40. My ones place is the grade that I am currently in. What number am I? Pause the video, come up with the number, and of course, come on back and I'll go over it with you. All right, let's start with the first clue. First of all, you had 5 digits, so I gave you the 5 lines. My tens place has 50 plus 20, which would be 70. So it's in the tens place, 7 tens equals 70. My thousands place is an even number, greater than 6. So what's greater than 6 but less than 9? That is going to be 8. My 10,000s place is 90, take away 40, which is going to be 50. My ones place is the grade that I am currently in, which is third. And of course, I want to know what number I am, so we have to place a 0 in my missing spot. So 58,073 is the correct answer. Okay, Mrs. Hawkins is taking some students to see a movie. Mrs. Hawkins needs a seating arrangement for 30 students. She wants an equal number of students in each row. What are all the possible seating arrangements that Mrs. Hawkins can make? All right, go ahead, pause it, and come on back. Okay, so there are lots of different ways, but I went ahead and I'm showing you 2 ways, but I'm going to tell you about a third way. All right, so first of all, I thought of a grid because that's how we kind of think of arrays. And so I thought of a grid and I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And then I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here because 6 times 5 is 30. So that's one way that I could arrange them. All right, another way that I could arrange them is I could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 times 5 is 30. So I just tried to kind of changed them a little bit. Excuse me. I had rows of 6 and rows of 5, so I had different rows. Another way that we could have done this for 30 students is we could have actually done a row of 10, a row of 10, and a row of 10. So 3 rows of 10 would also make 30. Okay, we could have done a row of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, because that is 3 times 10 is 30. We could have done a row of 15 and a row of 15 because that would be 30. Or I could have done 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 15 times to make a row of 30. So there are lots of different ways that we could have actually arranged to have 30 students sit somewhere. All right, this is area part 2. So in Zoom meeting, we actually went into some breakout rooms and we went over the questions that were down below there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and review some area part 1 that we talked about. So if you remember, we said that it is 1 square unit. It's in the shape of a square, and this is a length of 1 unit, and it is to cover the number of area is the number of square units that you need to cover a flat surface or a shape or something. All right, and if you remember our example from part 1, we said it's 3 units down and 2 units across, which is 6 square units, because area is measured in square units. All right, so we're ready for today. Now today what I did, well, yesterday we counted a lot of shapes. We counted the square units, but I wanted to see today if you could figure out how many square units are in here when I've got some missing pieces. So your brain almost needs to kind of supply the missing pieces is what it needs to do. So I've blackened part of this, and I want you to tell me what you think, how many square units or what the area is. So pause the video and try to figure that out. Okay, did you with your with your eye kind of imagine right here, imagine this right here, so that's the part that was left out. So if you can see right here underneath the green, I did the total. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we would have 6 square units. All right, I put another shape here, so pause the video and see if you can figure out what this is with some parts that are blackened off. Okay, so first thing we can do is we have to kind of imagine with our eye what's going on right there. And of course, if we count them all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 square units. I hope you got that. Here's another one. They're getting a little more trickier. All right, again, we need to look, pause the video, guess how many square units we have, and I'll show you. Okay, in this one, the black space is getting larger, so we have to look around. So I know that I have 2 here. I know that there's 2 here. So even though I can't see anything right here, I know that there's going to be an additional 2 here, okay? And then on the side, do you see how there's 2 there? So I know that there's going to be 2 here. So that's actually helping me decide what the missing pieces are. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 square units for that one. All right, some more missing pieces, so try this one. Okay, so again, I need to sort of imagine with my eyes some things that are missing. And when I look over here, I can go ahead and count all my parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so I have 12 square units. All right, what about this one? Okay. All right, do you notice that there's 2 over here? All right, and there's 2 down here. So that means actually what I'm missing in the middle is going to be that 2. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 square units. I hope you got that one. All right, my next one, I have another tricky little black space there hiding some of them. Okay, if you can see, you have got just a few little missing pieces right there. So let's go ahead and count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I had 18 square units for that one. Now I'm changing it around a little bit, okay? Can you figure out the area of this shape even though there are no boxes there, okay? So underneath the green, I actually have the boxes, but I want to know if you can sort of figure that out. So try it. Okay, let me let you take a look at what it actually looks like. So this is a square, this is a square, and this is a square. So this first one might be a little tricky. All right, so I had a total of 4 square units. All right, what about this one? Okay, in this one, can you see maybe here, maybe there, maybe here, and maybe here? Okay, this one had 6 square units. All right, what about this one? All right, how about here and here? We can see one, and here we see one. All right, right in here, I'm going to say there's probably 2 groupings. How about right here, and right here? We had to fill them all in. All right, and I have 11 square units for that one. Ooh, what about this one? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go here and here. All right, I'm going to go here and here. I can keep this one going, keep this one going, and keep this one going. See how that goes up there? All right, so I had 8 square units. Now, realize I put this right here just to keep it in line because I know that the squares have to be equal, so it's going to go up to the top there, but I did not count this white one. What about this one? This one's a little tricky. This one's a lot tricky, actually. Okay, let's try it. Got something here. We have 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 something here. All right, in here is where it gets really tricky. All right, so we're going to probably do something here. We're probably going to do something here. And let's see, I think I maybe made my squares, maybe I should have gone over here, and then here, and then here. Let's see. Did you get a total of 18? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That was a real tricky one. All right. You can also make an area inside a grid as well, and you don't have to use all the boxes. So can you make an area of 6 here? So I'm going to just go ahead and fill in an area of 6. There's lots of ways you could do this. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would work because they're all connected, and I would color those in. There's a number of different ways. Here's one that I did that is an area of 6. I have 2 different kinds of doing an area of 6. All right, I can't show you this video while I am making a video, but what I would encourage you to do is pause the video, write this down, and it actually shows me using pattern shapes to build an area. And that's going to be helpful as we move forward. So just pause the video and copy that down and watch it. All right, and then of course, can you build a shape with an area of 8? Show me. So if you go to this website right here, again, if you pause the video and you copy down that website, you can go to it. It's those Math Learning Center, and it shows the pattern shapes. And just like the video that I created, you can actually go ahead and make some different shapes connecting those squares together too, so that you can build area. All right, guys, awesome job today. This was the second part of area, and you were amazing. You found all my tricky stuff. So until the next time, bye-bye.